So here are the two manifolds side by side. This one being the 318 Streetmaster, and this being the SP2P manifold that's going to go onto the truck. Mounting surfaces are still a little bit dirty. I'll hit those with a bit of the Scotch-Brite. But when we take a look at the size of these, well, for one thing, you can see there, these are quite a bit smaller anyway, tiny actually. But just to get down to numbers here, on this, the height of the runner is 2 inches, or darn near 2 inches, whereas on these, the height comes to 1 7/8. And yeah, just a hair smaller than 1 7/8. 1 7/8. 1 7/8. We find the same thing. So it's oh, that is a difference in the height. The thickness of this is different. This is coming to about 7/8 of an inch wide, whereas this it's barely over a half. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. It's where the last one was 7/8. This is that correct? It's just a hair over 6/8 thick. So just to give you some idea, you know, I was talking about the divider before. Measure this divider. The divider on this guy is just a hair over 1/4 inch. This guy is just a hair under a 1/2 inch. So it is nearly, and again, I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but it's the shape of the runner is not consistent all the way up. Down at the bottom, you're actually a hair over a 1/2 inch. And then up at the top, you're almost at 3/8 of an inch. So, and that could just be a casting thing, but basically that's what you're dealing with. About a 1/2 inch here. This side is more consistent, about a 1/2 inch all the way up. This guy, just a hair over 1/4, and by a hair I don't mean even going to not even a 1/16 over 1/4, just a little tiny smidge over a 1/4 inch. So, you know, that is a significant difference in terms of the two manifolds, the size of their runners. Now, as I was explaining, this I'm just going to pick up the camera. It's too hard to keep trying to manipulate the position. The runners for this guy, this is a very shallow plenum. I don't know if you can see that, but actually let's stand the two side by side so you can compare the depth. I imagine the dual plane will be slightly taller. Oh, it'd be nice if I wasn't going to drop it. I mean, maybe slightly taller. We're talking like maybe a 1/4 inch taller. But in this, we've got those skinny runners coming down to where they exit here. And I wonder, yeah, they're pretty much, it's a straight shot. You can see light from here. You can see basically just how straight and short that runner is. Very narrow, and there's a bit of a kind of a I don't know what you'd want to call it, almost like a venturi here for the inlet on that. That is the Streetmaster 318, and as I said, I enjoyed this manifold. Once you're up into that sweet spot where you feel good power, it really does feel strong. Let me go ahead and pull this out so you can see what's going on here. This dual plane has not been cut down any way, shape, or form. I sometimes do that, but I don't know. I'm just interested in what this does just as is. Let me see what I can do with a carb tune before I start cutting into my manifold. But yeah, so I'm sorry for the mess. I just got some parts for this swap. This just came, the water neck just came, and I'm gonna double check that torque because I put that ultra gray on there and I just torqued it a little while ago, but I'm probably gonna double check. And then of course I've got new steel gaskets for the intake that's gonna go on there. Now, as we saw, oh, get this thing stuck. Oh, I guess that's it. That's all. As you saw here, a little dirty here on the surface. Dirtier than I want to try and mount with. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get that straightened out and put that on there. And look at Edelbrock. Those two, they actually look pretty sitting next to each other, don't they? Funny. We'll see what this guy does.